We had a meeting with President-elect now. How could we combat H-2 visas?
It's hard because, man, the country's so embedded with this ideology because they have opportunity zones by the border in Texas that allows certain trucking companies or certain companies set up so the immigrants, or not even immigrants, the people who stay in Mexico can drive across the border legally,
Yeah.
and come into the country, pick their freight up, and go all through the country for an allotted amount of time, and they can run freight inherently cheaper than the average Joe can.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I mean, it's a weird thing because both American citizens benefit from it, being these companies are American-owned companies.
I was just
But
going to say, do we even want to combat that?
I think as a company, you're not going to want to combat it because you're making a lot of money. As a trucker, you should want to combat it. Even as an owner operator, you should want to combat it. Because like I said, it's creating competition, and now you're not going to work for that amount because you simply can't, because your expenses are way more than somebody that's coming over here that has nothing.
Right.
So how do you compete against somebody that has nothing? You can't. It's impossible. So yeah, as a company, you're going to be like, yeah, I like this because I'm able to get drivers. Even though I'm taking a risk, I'm still making a lot more money.
Mm-hmm.
And the attitude is different and all of that. But as a driver and owner operator, yeah, you should definitely combat that. You should definitely combat it. You should try to change it if you can. It's tough. The only way that would change if you have these people come over here and they having accidents and all this stuff. That's the only way that would change, that people look at it.
Yeah.
But I think that gives people with this current administration, so for the next 4 years, you're gonna have a little, at least you have an administration that's kind of backing this, because they have that the czar of immigration. He's really tough on those borders and stuff like that.
Get ready.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they are going to probably open it up even more. They might just have to keep it how it is, or they might stop it. You never know. This administration is usually like quick to it, and they just stop it. I think to create, for Americans to have better jobs and to make trucking great again, obviously truckers, owner operators got to make more money. That's just what it is.